Swamy,
this is happening.
Dr. Swamy, firstly tell me, sir, I'm Ashish and Ashish can correct me if I'm wrong, that Robert Vadra, basically, sir, has been given permission to fly out of India. Is that correct, Ashish?
Yes, today.
So, Dr. Swamy, firstly, an individual who's facing allegations like these and the Enforcement Directorate goes to court and on the 18th of February of March, by the way, and submits this synopsis of statements and contradictions that I'm repeatedly talking about in court. Are you a bit surprised that Robert Vadra is given judicial sanctity, judicial permission to travel abroad for treatment, sir?
Yes, certainly. It was not called for, and I think the Solicitor General of our government ought to go and appeal to the Supreme Court on this. Although since the Enforcement Directorate was putting total emphasis on London, therefore perhaps the judge took the route that well, he can't go to London, but he can go to other places. And even if he goes to other places, he will be certainly under watch, and data will be coming in because we have cooperation with foreign governments on this kind of thing.
But could it be, sir? But could it be? We've seen this story unfold before also, sir. We've seen how these stories unfold. And we've seen how once an individual gets out of India, you know, he could fall, he could pretend that he's unwell and he's receiving treatment over a prolonged period of time. It could be a month, it could be 2 months, and that individual doesn't come back. Are we taking a risk here, sir, by allowing this individual to go? When people from Africa and other European countries are coming to India for treatment, surely Robert Vadra can also be examined here, irrespective of what the disease is, sir?
Well, he's not only an ordinary crook, he's not an ordinary crook. He is connected very closely with the family. In fact, in the tabular form you were showing on TV, the Thampi introduction was given by Madhavan. He is in fact the closest personal assistant of Sonia Gandhi. And therefore, without Sonia Gandhi's nod, this introduction couldn't have been made. Thampi lives in Dubai, and Robert Vadra has a building also in Dubai, and that's also under investigation. And there's a money laundering investigation in Bikaner also. So, I mean, he has got 4 cases going, and I think the Enforcement Directorate is very close to filing a charge sheet. So, I think this going abroad, if he doesn't come back, it will not only take him down, but it will take the entire family down. They can't disown that they have nothing to do with it.
Can I put it this way? And I just want to just bear with me for a moment, because Ashish, this point being made by Dr. Swamy, that's an important point. The person who introduced CC Thampi to Robert Vadra, is it Mr. R. Madhavan?
This is what
is that what the Enforcement Directorate says?
This is, if you go to point number 3, you say how Robert Vadra knows CC Thampi. Robert Vadra replies he met him on board Emirates flight. And the reply of CC Thampi is, CC Thampi has stated that he met Robert Vadra through Madhavan, PA to Sonia Gandhi. This is what CC Thampi has
also said.
And mind you, any statement under Prevention of Money Laundering Act, because this is a case being investigated by under PMLA, this is admissible in the court of law as evidence.
Now, this is very important, Dr. Swamy. So, I'm moving really to the last link in this chain. Are we in a position then to say this, Dr. Swamy, that on the basis of what is being stated today by the Enforcement Directorate, would it be fair to say that if a case is built, like you are saying, if a charge sheet is to be made against Robert Vadra, could Sonia Gandhi's name be included in the charge sheet? Because her son-in-law is being introduced to someone who now turns up being a dubious, suspicious character by her own personal assistant. Does it mean that Sonia Gandhi also gets dragged in there in this charge sheet case, sir?
Well, see, first of all, Vadra has no job. He is not even educated enough to get any job. So all the money that he has been getting has been the kind of money that Sonia Gandhi herself, we allege, has been making and put abroad, including in Cayman Island. And so the house of £2 million pounds, which is supposed to have been bought by him, was actually money laundered by him of his family sources. And the fact that Madhavan introduces Thampi, Thampi is also a family. He's right from Indira Gandhi's time he has been around, and Rajiv Gandhi's time he's been around. And he lives in Dubai. He does frequently comes into Kerala, and therefore Sonia Gandhi has to be examined. And I would I'm quite positive that she would also be one of the accused in the ultimate charge sheet.
Is that a possibility, Ashish? Is there any move whatsoever of now taking this investigation straight to Sonia Gandhi's doorstep? Maybe she should be asked. Did Mr. Madhavan ever introduce Thampi to Robert Vadra or not?
Well, CC Thampi, you know, if
or has any attempt been first made to reach out to Mr. Madhavan himself?
And till now, to my understanding, my sources have not revealed that Mr. Madhavan has actually been called for questioning or Sonia Gandhi been called for questioning. But as Dr. Swamy says, CC Thampi is a very close aide and a very old aide of the Gandhi family. Now, this man, if you see, you know, if you remember, there was land being bought by CC Thampi, huge chunk of land in a village called Amipur in Faridabad. And small chunks of land were found in the name of Priyanka Gandhi Vadra as well as Robert Vadra. And ultimately it was found that, you know, CC Thampi was planning to basically build a city. But then when it came to the light of the media, I broke the story when I was in other channel at that point in time. And it was ultimately found that that land actually was agricultural land. He cannot buy it because he is an NRI. And NRI cannot buy agricultural land.
So CC Thampi is an old associate.
Of Gandhi family.
Of Gandhi family.
And
Dr. Swamy, legally can Sonia Gandhi be questioned in this case, sir?
Absolutely, there is something for her to answer. They may not take her into custody, but to begin with, but they can easily ask her, did your secretary take your permission or not?
Okay.
They can also examine Madhavan. Madhavan is a person who will definitely speak out in an interrogation. I'm 100% certain.
Just because she happens to be an MP, Dr. Swamy, just because she happens to be an MP and she happens to be the chairperson of the parliamentary party of the Congress party as we speak, is there any kind of legal, judicial insulation which she can enjoy from questioning?
No, not at all. No MPs enjoy that.
Okay.
And she will be treated like any other person under suspicion.
All right, Dr. Swamy, Ashish Berishi and Sanjay Suri, thank you so much for joining us at the top of Viewpoint.